Good morning from the farm. Thought I would take you with me on a day in the life. So this morning I have just a busy schedule. I'm trying to use up some cream in the kitchen, so we're gonna make some bread and some ice cream. I had a lot of cream left over this week. And then we've got a bunch to do around the farm, so I hope you'll come with me. I'm starting with some large batches of bread. If you are interested in my einkorn bread recipe, I actually just posted a video on it the last time we posted, maybe 2 weeks ago. So you can check out the full recipe there for the tutorial, but today I'm just gonna go through it really quick. I think I'm making about 12 loaves, so it's a lot. I get my flour from Farmer Ground. We carry this in the store, and they come in big 25-pound bags. They're fresh ground, so I don't have to have a mill here, which is really nice. And it works well for all the breads that I bake. I often just refill these canisters and keep them on the counter. They're like a 3-gallon, I think they're supposed to be like a cookie jar, but I use them for all of my ingredients, as you can see on the window. So they're super handy to have, especially when you have a big family and you're just making a lot of food and consuming in bulk quantity. I think this might end up being 16 loaves. It's a lot of bread, but there was a lot of cream, so it'll be perfect. Something about kneading bread that is like, I don't know. People talk about textures and things. That's it for me. This is my sensory toy, kneading dough. I love it. It's so I do sourdough too, and the stretch and folds are fun, but these are yeast bread, and I don't know, this just can't be replaced by the stretch and fold for me. So I go back and forth between the two, knowing that I'm using einkorn flour, which is an ancient grain, much more digestible for our body. Yeast bread's a lot quicker in preparation. I only have to knead it once, so it's really not a big deal. I'm tempted to get one of those bread makers, but I think I would really miss this experience in my life. I need to knead dough for my mental health. It's just really satisfying. I'm guessing we're going to be 16 to 18 loaves. I never measure. I kind of just use up what I need to use up, and that makes what it makes. Some of these loaves will go to the store into orders, and then a lot of it will feed our family because we go through about a loaf a day. And I only like to bake bread once a week if I can help it. I need more flour for this one. I love making messes. I don't like cleaning them, but I hate messy houses. So it's also time to clean. Thanks. I'm having way too much fun over here. All right, tuck that baby away. Time to eat breakfast and then get a little cleaning done before the school tour. All right, finally sitting down for breakfast. I eat very non-traditional breakfasts. Part of it is because I'm gluten-free. Part of it is because I've never liked breakfast food. Like I did not grow up on cereal. I don't know. I like savory, so I am eating a leftover meatball and a stuffed hot pepper. It'll be great. I wanted to talk a little bit about why I haven't done a day in the life before, and I forgot to show you that I'm also drinking a loaded tea. Hydration is important when you're nursing a baby. Days in the life are definitely edited, and maybe it's not even intentionally, but they really romanticize our lives because we're only showing you like the fun stuff. You're not seeing the hard, and most of the time. So I've kind of avoided them for a couple of reasons. One, I want you to see my hard, but I'm not sure how to share that in a way that makes you want to watch my videos. And two, I just don't want anybody thinking that this life is easy or comparing themselves to me. You're going to see a lot of beautiful things today, but behind all those beautiful things is a lot of hard work, a lot of tears, a lot of sweat, a lot of all the things. So just know that like what you're looking at right now is a result of years and years of prayer and sweat and I don't know, just darn tough passion that's gotten us to this place. And if you have a dream like we do of this farm, I encourage you to go for it, even if it doesn't look perfect, even if it's not Pinterest worthy. Days in the life are not supposed to be Pinterest worthy. We just edit them to look that way. Here are my beloved ice cream makers. These things are workhorses. They're the Winter brand. They work super well. We bought them used from Countertop Creamery. They used them for a long time until they outgrew them. They are commercial ice cream makers, and they do about a half gallon a piece. So that's super nice. One jar of cow's milk for you guys to start. The 25th is your first pickup day. She'll get an email for all of that.
Okay, great.
It's great to meet you, Allison.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Have a good night.
Open it. Open it. All right, open it. Open it. Open it.
Ooh!
Look at all the colors. Woo!
We're
Slay.
unboxing new merch for the farm store. Oh, there's the
Oh,
farm
so
one.
cute.
Yes!
Oh, I love that.
Oh, that color's pretty.
I like this.
I don't know
We have
what
t-shirts,
color's my
And
favorite.
there's tank top with round necks and
We did
V-necks.
everything. And then you have more.
Yes. Cutesy.
People were asking for big sizes, so we have some big sizes.
Give me all the big sizes.
Yeah.
What's in here?
Here's another round. These
Pants?
are so pretty.
I don't think these are for the store.
Oh, that's Calby's Easter present.
Easter.
It got sent to our printer.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter, my friend Calby.
Oh my goodness. Ooh, pair of pants.
Just your size.
Hot dog.
And a plaid that's way too hot for today.
Way too hot.
Okay, I just finished with store. I didn't have time to like talk a lot because we were super busy. I was training our new worker, Chloe. She's fantastic. Now it is pouring rain and I still haven't gotten to the garden today. So hopefully it'll stop raining in a little bit or I will just be working in the high tunnel. But I hope you're enjoying all these clips of the day. This is my sauna I'll take you guys into. If it continues to rain, I may just start up the sauna and take the rest of the day off because it's really lovely in here. It is a wood-fired sauna, and we use cedar, so you can't smell it, but it smells so dang good. And in the summertime, it only takes like an hour to get warm. We like it up to like 180, and it's just really good for my inflammation and everything. But I especially love it when it's raining like this, because usually I fill this cold plunge, but when it's raining, I can just step outside, sit in my little chair, have a cold plunge. A moment for that beautiful scene. So out there's Jeremy. He's our puppy that we are training to be a livestock guardian dog. The rain doesn't seem to bother him, but I just wanted to give a little shout out to him and our other pup, Hickory, who's probably in the doghouse. Without them, we wouldn't be able to have gardens or the chickens. They keep this side of the farm running. They keep the predators away, and they also keep things like rabbits away. And I don't know, I just love our working pups. They're the best. There's our bees over there hiding behind the bush. I'm really loving having bees. It is the next day, and I just realized that I forgot to sign off on my video at the end of the day. But I got a lot done, and I'm glad you guys were able to come along for me. If you have any questions or want to see more of these day in the lives, feel free to comment below and let me know what you'd like to see on the farm. Thanks so much for tuning in.